We welcome you to Climate Pledge Arena here in downtown Seattle as the Seattle Kraken will play host tonight to the Chicago Blackhawks, who come in at 8-7 on the year, as Marc-Andre Fleury will be in the post for the Blackhawks, and on the other side for your Seattle Kraken, the goaltender tonight will be the ever-dangerous German gentleman Philipp Grubauer. Kraken coming off of a big win against the Minnesota Wild, a historic game against the Minnesota Wild, getting over 500 for the first time on the season, and a 4-goal Golden Sombrero, a 5-goal Golden Sombrero game for Oliver Bjorkstrand. Sit back and enjoy this one as we are underway here from Seattle, and Oliver Bjorkstrand, coming off of a career game, will bring it up ahead and then lose it in between the circles. Jones back the other way for Chicago. Kane up top takes a hit by Adam Larsson. Into the corner it goes, and Seattle takes the puck away. Oliver Bjorkstrand will play point. Coming off of a 5-goal game against Minnesota. What a move, and a stop by Fleury. Early stoppage here, less than a minute in. Bjorkstrand with the first shot on goal of the game. 8 goals on the year for Bjorkstrand, coming off of a 5-goal performance against the Wild. Right in the middle of a big home stretch for the Kraken before they go on a big road stretch. Fight for it in the corner on the Chicago side of things, and Kane will bring it out for the Blackhawks. Kane brings it up into Seattle territory. Kane behind the back, he moves. Grubauer holds his ground. To the near side it comes, controlled by Seattle. Wenberg will bring it up ahead. Wenberg takes a hit along the boards, recovers down to the goal line. Wenberg looking for the center, and it's intercepted in the inside by Dembricott, who will bring it up ahead through center. Dembricott, right wing, fires. Grubauer kicks it away. To the left wing, Kane. Centering into Johnson. Johnson inside. Kane, off the goalpost it goes. Deflects to the near corner. Wenberg chases it down for Seattle. Kicks it behind his own net, where it's chased down by Adam Larsson. They fight for it on the far side this time. Victor Arvidsson over to recover the loose change. Good crowd here tonight in Seattle. Another packed house here for the Kraken. Victor Arvidsson up ahead on the point. Works his way to the inside. Arvidsson, a shot, score! And Seattle strikes first. 1-0 Kraken on top. Victor Arvidsson, his 9th goal of the year. Right over the glove side of Fleury. And an early start for this Kraken team as the Kraken are off and running. Victor Arvidsson having a good year here as a Seattle Kraken. The newcomers, him and Bjorkstrand, are on a tear right now. And it's 1-0 Seattle here early. Jordan Eberle in center loses the puck, now feeds it up ahead to Brandon Tanev. Loses it at the Chicago blue line. Doc back the other way for the Blackhawks. 2-on-1 in favor of Seattle. Doc, a shot deflected over the goal by Grubauer. Larsson chases it down in the corner as Yanni Gourde works it in the Seattle end. Early 1-0 lead for Seattle here in Climate Pledge. Turnover in center, recovered by Connolly for the Blackhawks as he crosses ice to Jones. Chicago resets. Through center now, Connolly. Larsson taken away. Inside Brandon Tanev as they work it in their own end. Tanev loses it. Watch out. Whipped on the shot attempt. It goes into the corner. Connolly working at left wing. Loses it behind the net. Working it along the goal line. Connolly to the wing and Doc, a shot. Gloved down by Grubauer. And Alexiak recovers the loose change and feeds it up to Tanev, and then he turns it over on the point. Kublik working at right wing. Works his way to the inside. Grubauer holds his ground. Rebound, and he holds his ground again. Philipp Grubauer off to a good start. Couple attempts there for Chicago as you take a look at the packed house here at Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle. Right in the middle of a big homestand, coming off of a win against Minnesota. Now here against Chicago. Faceoff controlled. Kutsapin, a shot blocked out in front. Strome gets it back. Another shot blocked out in front. Hack and whack in the middle. Deflected away by Grubauer. Toes gets it back on the right wing. Spins himself to the center. Another save by Grubauer. Deflects to the far corner. Lafferty there for Chicago as it floats towards Grubauer, and he'll just cover it up and feed it to Dunn. Loose puck again off the chest of Grubauer this time, and he will stop play and get a early standing ovation from this crowd. Patrick Kane leads the Blackhawks in points coming into today. He's got 16 of them for Chicago, as he goes to the bench after starting this game. Face off in the Seattle end, controlled by the Kraken. Fleury works in his own end to Dunn. This side to Jaden Shorts, who brings it up ahead on the point. Shorts crosses the Chicago blue line. Poked out in center, taken away by Gutzafin. Here he comes with a head of steam, surrounded by Kraken, drops it off for Lafferty. Lafferty, shot blocked out in front by Fleury, and Shorts gets the loose change and brings it back the other way for Seattle. Along the far wall, he sends it around. Just under 14 to play, opening period, early 1-0 lead for the Kraken. Gutzafin cross ice to Toes, who will bring it up ahead on the point. Loses it at the Seattle blue line, controlled by Brown of the Kraken. Feeds it up ahead to Shorts, who will play point and send it around again for the Kraken. Takeaway in the Chicago end. Blackwell now behind the net, battles for it along the boards. As they still battle for it, it kicks to the other side, chased down by Shorts to the inside, intercepted by Toes. They tried to get it into Blackwell. And instead Strome brings it back the other way. What a stop by Grubauer. Off the stick it comes, and Shorts recovers the change. To the near side, and Blackwell as he works in his own end. Back to Shorts in the middle, who will bring it out of the zone. Jaden Shorts through center, 2-on-1 in favor of Chicago. Shorts left wing, fires a shot off the stick there. Shorts gets it back, feeds it to the point, and Vince Dunn, and he loses it. Kurashev takes it away for Chicago as they fight for it along the near boards in neutral ice. All the way across ice, Lafferty up ahead, plays point, left wing he comes, down to the goal line, centering pass to Kurashev, a shot wide of the mark. Deflects to the near side, Fleury chases it down for Seattle. Wenberg will bring it up ahead for the Kraken. Play point, left side. Works it down low into the corner now. Behind the net he comes. Wenberg back up to the point and Dunn. Dunn to the wing and Arvidsson. Arvidsson a shot. Gloved down by Fleury. 11 minutes to go, opening period. 1-0 Seattle on the attack. Victor Arvidsson, and the plus minus is right in the middle of the top 10 at 5 with 13 of them. The over-under. Face-off here in the Chicago zone with exactly 11 to go in the opening period. Face-off won by Kurashev. Carpenter up ahead will play point for Chicago and send it around. Jamie Alexiak checks into the game for the Kraken. He's had a good year, the Seattle defenseman. He has the puck now, and he feeds it up ahead to Jordan Eberle, who will bring it up ahead through center. Eberle surrounded by Blackhawks, fires from the right wing. Shot blocked out in front. Good defensive play there as Eberle will get the loose change back on the right wing. Centering himself, Eberle backhanded try, score! Jordan Eberle, his 8th goal of the year. And it's 2-0, Seattle. Jordan Eberle continues his good start to the season on a backhanded flicker. The first goal for the Kraken was on the glove side of Fleury. This time it's on the blocker side, and it's 2-0 Seattle. Off to a hot start. The first assist on the point will go to Jamie Alexiak, the defenseman. Jones will bring it up ahead for Chicago. Feeds it to Jones. Couldn't get a clean shot off Johnson. Down low. Taken off his stick by Larson. Good play by the Big Cat. Brandon Tanev through center for Seattle. Already 2-0 Kraken. Just under 10 minutes to go, opening period. Brandon Tanev a shot. Saved by Fleury, who will stop play. Top 10 hits in the National Hockey League. Adam Larson with 38 of them sits right in the middle of the pack in that top 10 for the Kraken. The Big Cat likes to lower that shoulder. 4-3 face-offs controlled by Chicago, and now it's 5-3 as they win this one. Jones works in his own end and then feeds it up ahead. Debricat on the point, weaves his way around Larson for a moment. That's poked up by Larson. Loose puck recovered by Kane. Shot blocked out in front by Alexiak, and Yanni Gourde will bring it up ahead for Seattle. Gourde gets around the first man, centering himself now, drops it off for Tanev. Tanev a shot, couldn't get a clean one off. He broke his stick. And Tanev will have to go over to the bench. Brief 4-on-5 here for Chicago. Kane a shot, score! Top shelf on Grubauer. And Patrick Kane adds on to his team-leading point scoring. His 11th goal of the year in Chicago cuts the lead in half. Puck on a string there for Patrick Kane. Taking advantage of the brief man advantage for the Blackhawks as Tanev broke his stick on the other end. And Kane weaved his way around Alexiak and goes top shelf on Grubauer to get Chicago on the board. So 2-1 Seattle now, 8:22 to go opening period. Face off in center, controlled by Chicago. And then he turns it over at the red line, Wenberg. For the Kraken, brings it up ahead, surrounded by Blackhawks. Shot blocked out in front, gets the rebound off the wall. Wenberg to the inside, drops it up for Alexiak, a shot! Into the chest of Fleury. Top 10 goals in the NHL. Patrick Kane moves up to number, well, he's tied for second, really. You got 2, 3, 4, 5, all with 11. He gets his 11th right there. 7:56 to go opening period. Alexiak on the point. Fires! Oh, off the blocker of Fleury. Deflects into the near corner. Chased down by Arvidsson. Back up to Bjorkstrand. A shot. Deflected off a body away into the far corner. Connolly chases it down for Chicago. Fight for it along the boards. Recovered by Chicago. And Kublik will bring it up ahead on the point. Poked out by Alexiak and taken away by Alexiak. Good play by the Seattle defenseman. Leads it up ahead to Alex Wenberg, who will play point for Seattle. Along the near boards he comes, centering himself, dropping it off for Bjorkstrand. Shot, good save by Fleury, and deflects into the corner. Fight for it in the corner now. Squirts free down the near boards, recovered by Chicago. McCabe up ahead. Shielded by Bjorkstrand. Now he gets away. Alexiak over to hit him on the corner and take the puck away. Wenberg and Kublik fight for it in the corner. Now a couple guys over to get the loose change, and the one that comes up with it is Jamie Alexiak. Loose puck on the point, recovered by Chicago. Doc centering, Kublik, shot wide of the mark. Circles around to the near side, chased down by Arvidsson, and here comes Seattle. Victor Arvidsson on the point here, 2-on-1 in favor of Chicago, and he loses the puck. Jones will bring it back up ahead for the Blackhawks. Jones taken off his stick by Larson. Larson feeds it up ahead to Ryan Donato. First time we've said his name as he's shielded by Appleton. Donato, shot blocked out in front. It squirts behind the net. Recovered by Strome of Chicago up ahead, Lafferty. 5 minutes to go opening period. 2-1 Seattle has the lead. Hit on the near boards by Alexiak. Lafferty trying to stay alive as they battle for it. Donato recovers the loose change for the Kraken. Then he turns it over in center. Toes will bring it up ahead for the Blackhawks. Button hooks back. Working it on the right wing to the center now. Shot, save Grubauer. Deflects all the way back up to the point. Gustafsson keeps it in to the wing and Toes. Loose again, recovered on the point by Jones as he moves in. Off the body, rebound out in front. Hack and whack in the middle, and Grubauer will cover. Good turn on both ends. Entertaining opening period to this point here in Seattle. A lot of action. 4:10 to go in the opening period. 2-1 Seattle face-off in the Kraken end. Controlled by Gord of the Kraken. Vince Dunn working it in his own territory to Fleury. We'll bring it up ahead through center. Fleury works his way in, fires. Saved by Fleury. Nearly squirted through there, but a good job by the Chicago goalie to keep it alive. Up ahead, Patrick Kane, the goal scorer for Chicago, working at left wing, fires, Grubauer kicks it away, deflects off the back wall into the possession of Dunn. Fight for it along the boards, Eberle over to help him out, and he'll get out of it for Seattle as they work it in their own end. He feeds it up ahead to Tanev, who brings it out and up ahead through center. Tanev, weaving, firing, deflected away by Fleury. Tanev to the inside and Gord, inside Eberle now, good block by Fleury, goes into the corner. Johnson feeds it to Gustafsson up ahead. Kane will bring it out. Kane working his way around Fleury. Cross it to Debrecott. Shot. Save Grubauer. Rebound out in front. Debrecott squirts into the corner. Working along the goal line. Back behind the net to Johnson. Working it down low. Back up top to the point. And now on the wing it's Kane. Moves his way in and scores. Patrick Kane, his second goal of the opening period. And Chicago has tied it. Now he's tied for the league lead in goals, does Patrick Kane. Puck on a string. There's split defenders, Tanev and Dunn, as he goes in between them, and they had a one-on-one with Grubauer, and tied for the league lead now in points. So it goes from 2-0 Kraken to 2-2 our score here in the opening period. Face-off controlled by Seattle. Fleury turns the puck over in center right in front of the benches. Now Everly takes it back. Gord will bring it out for a brief moment, then Kurashev takes it away for Chicago. Murphy up ahead. Carpenter working at right wing, fires and gloved by Grubauer, who will stop play. Patrick Kane already a goal away from the hat trick. He's got 2 in the opening period here for the Blackhawks. Six in faceoffs, now 7-6 in favor of Seattle. Oliver Bjorkstrand up ahead through center. Bjorkstrand weaves his way on the right wing. Poked out and loses it for a moment. Working along the far wall to Wenberg on the wing. Wenberg a shot out in front. Arvidsson nearly had an open net. And instead, Goodsofin will bring it the other way for Chicago. Surrounded by Kraken, he loses the puck. Bjorkstrand gets it back for Seattle. 34 seconds to go opening period. Vince Dunn moves it up ahead, drops it off for Wenberg. A shot, couldn't get a clean one off. It sits behind the net. And Goodsofin recover it for Chicago up ahead. Kara with 11 seconds to go. Up ahead quickly to the inside, taken off his stick by Fleury. And Victor Arvidsson will wind the clock out. Entertaining opening period here in Seattle. 2-2 our score after a period of play here at Climate Pledge Arena. As we are set for another close game, it looks like, here in Seattle. Still a lot of game to be played, and after one, we are even at 2 apiece. First period is over. First intermission is next, followed by the second period in Seattle. We welcome you back to Seattle for the start of the second period in a 2-2 game. Entertaining first period. Hopefully the second period brings us a lot more action. Second period underway here at Climate Pledge. Controlled by Chicago in center. McCabe shielded by Wenberg. Kane, turnover. Here comes Wenberg. Seattle back if they hurry. Wenberg up ahead. Working at left wing as he stops and lets everybody catch up. Inside Bjorkstrand, loses it into the corner it goes. Bjorkstrand chases it down, trying to center himself, but he takes a hit and turns the puck over. Patrick Kane, a goal away from the hat trick already. Will bring it up ahead, surrounded by Kraken. Kane, a shot. Grubauer says no. 19:02 to go, second period. Grubauer with 17 saves so far here tonight. Face-off controlled by Seattle. Oliver Bjorkstrand, will bring it up ahead. Bjorkstrand, right wing, fires, save Fleury. Deflects over to the far side, controlled by Alexiak, the defenseman. Feeds it behind the net, and it's intercepted by Debrecott. Debrecott feeds it up ahead to Kane. Kane to the center, and Johansson now brings it up ahead on the point. Johansson in between the circles, save Grubauer, rebound, poked out by Grubauer, and deflects into the corner behind the net. Johnson feeds it up to the point. McBride poked out by Bjorkstrand. Now Kane gets it back to the center. He comes. Kane gloved by Grubauer. What a play by the German gentleman. Good save there by Philip Grubauer. Patrick Kane almost got a hat trick here early in this game. 17:50 to go, second period, 2-2 our score. Face-off controlled by Seattle. As Larson feeds it up ahead to Tanev, who will get it out. Brandon Tanev will play point. Tried to get it into the center, tried to get a shot off, but he couldn't. McCabe takes it away for Chicago. Feeds it up ahead to Connolly. Whiffing on the hit is Alexiak. Connolly moves his way in. Blocker save. Grubauer deflects into the near corner. And Alexiak will chase it down for Seattle. Feeds it up ahead to Eberle, who makes a move through center. Cross ice to Yanni Gourde. Gourde works his way left wing, fires a shot off the chest of Fleury, and he'll stop play. .47 to go, second period. Face-off controlled by Seattle. Larson fires just wide. Deflected off the corner to Gourde. It's tipped in. Seattle takes the lead back. It's 3-2. Yanni Gourde with his 7th goal of the year. Right place, right time. Yanni Gourde deflected off the wall and then deflected off the goalpost and in to give Seattle the 3-2 advantage. The assist will go to Adam Larson, who gets a point on that goal, and Seattle takes the lead 3-2. Connolly fights for it in front of the bench. Turnover. Yanni Gourde brings it up ahead. The goal scorer drops it off for Eberle. Couldn't get a clean shot off, and he got absolutely demolished. His helmet flew off as Connolly will bring it up ahead for Chicago. Poked out by Larson, and it deflects into the far corner. Alexiak gets it for Seattle, feeds it up ahead to Brandon Tanev. Tanev with Eberle's helmet still laying on the ice as it flips to the far corner. Connolly chases it down for Chicago, cross ice. Here comes the Blackhawks. To the inside, making a move. Kublik off the skate of Alexiak. Good play by the defenseman. Yanni Gourde will bring it up ahead along the benches. Chicago changes. Jones, fight for it along the board, turnover. Yanni Gourde, jailbreak, Seattle! And Fleury holds his ground. Jones feeds it up ahead. Lafferty will bring it up for Chicago. Lafferty drops it off for Doc. Doc to the inside, taken off his stick by Fleury. Fleury working in at his own end to Brown, who will bring it up ahead on the point. Brown takes a hit in neutral ice. Controlled by Chicago. McCabe, cross ice, Doc. Doc centering himself, dropping it off Lafferty. Lafferty to the inside, intercepted Brown. Watch out here. Here comes Seattle, jailbreak. Blackwell got cut off. Good play. Into the corner it goes. Blackwell trying to keep it in on this side. Brown recovers the loose change, working it down low. Brown a shot. Good save, Fleury. Deflected into the near side and chased down by Chicago. Goodsoften brings it up ahead for the Blackhawks. Goodsoften works his way left wing, moves his way in. Save Grubauer, deflecting into the corner. Goodsoften gets his own mismatch to the wing and toes. Loose puck behind the net, controlled by Seattle. Blackwell will bring it up ahead for the Kraken. Blackwell working at right wing, trying to center himself. Couldn't get a clean shot off. Murphy takes it off his stick. And Toes will bring it up ahead for Chicago and send it around. Chased down by Vince Dunn as they work it in their own end. Fleury brings it through center. Fleury plays point here, working at left wing. Fires a shot off the skate of Goodsoften. And Chicago will bring it back the other way. Toes, under 12 to go, second period, 3-2 Seattle. Toes left wing fires a shot, save Grubauer, and he'll cover and stop play with 11:42 to go in the second period. Face-off in the Seattle end, controlled by the Kraken. Fleury moves it up ahead to Victor Arvidsson, who will play point. Along the far wall, Arvidsson working at left wing, now centering himself, firing a shot deflected away by Fleury. Into the far corner it goes. Murphy chases it down for Chicago, and Goodsoften feeds it up ahead to Debricott, who will bring it out. Debricott playing point, centering himself, behind the back move, good poke at it by Fleury. Debricott gets it back, left wing, he centers, fires, Grubauer saves, and he'll stop play. Nope, he'll keep it alive, turn it over, Debricott, a shot saved by Grubauer. Nearly a disaster there, but Grubauer holds his ground. .10:43 to go, second period, 3-2 Seattle, a face-off in the Kraken end. Controlled by Seattle, Wenberg wins that one. Alexiak circles their own net. Feeds it up ahead to Arvidsson, who brings it through center. And will play point. Arvidsson fires, save, Fleury, rebound out of front. Mitchell recovers it for Chicago. Brings it up ahead through center with a head of steam. Mitchell surrounded by Kraken, turns it over at the blue line. Now Johnson takes it back at the blue line. Now Wenberg takes it back at the blue line. Back-to-back turnovers there, quickly battling for it. DeHaan working in a neutral ice. Kane up the near boards, centering into Debrecott. Debrecott to the inside, fires just wide. I believe Grubauer might have gotten a piece of that as it goes into the near side. Fight for it, squirts behind the net, centering pass, intercepted by Oliver Bjorkstrand. Arvidsson feeds it to Larson. And Larson will bring it up ahead through neutral ice. Taking off his stick at the blue line, Mitchell recovers it for Chicago, brings it up ahead for the Blackhawks. Mitchell centering into Johnson, shot, save, Grubauer, rebound out in front, and they fling it down the ice. And Donato's breaking away, Ryan Donato! Oh, saved by Fleury. A little bit of a cherry pick action there. Ryan Donato tried to get there, good play by both ends. Johnson centering it to Carpenter. Carpenter couldn't get a clean shot off, deflected into the near side. Appleton in the corner, kicks it behind their own net where it's recovered by Larson. Appleton, as they work it in their own end, finally gets it out. Donskoy will send it around the boards. 7.5 to go, second period. 3-2, Seattle has the lead. Floating towards the point, gets out of the zone. Seattle will have to backtrack a little bit. Poked out in front of the bench. Here comes Chicago. Johnson along the far boards. Johnson centering it to Chiara. Shot. Grubauer holds his ground. Larson recovers the loose change. Feeds it up ahead to Ryan Donato, who will play point. Surrounded by Blackhawks. Donato, left wing fires. Shot deflected over the top of the net. Donato recovers his own miss in the corner. Centering pass is intercepted by McCabe as it floats behind the net. Just over 6 to go, second period. A lot of action here in the last couple minutes as Carpenter will send it around the boards. Both teams change. Down to the center in Fleury. Donskoy will bring it up ahead through neutral ice for Seattle. Send it around the boards again. Jones to the center and Chiara, who will bring it out of the zone and play point for Chicago. Chiara works his way in. Grubauer saves that one. Deflects to the near side. Controlled by Chicago. Dock inside. Connolly off the goalpost. Deflects into the far corner. To the wing and Dock. Dock to the other side of McCabe. Moves his way in. Taken away by Seattle. Brief hack and whack in the middle. And Seattle will get it out under 5 minutes to go. Second period. Yanni Gore fires. Deflected out of play. A lot of action here in the second period. Very entertaining. 3-2. Seattle still maintains the lead. Got to get a face-off here in the Chicago end. 4:47 to go. Second period, won by Seattle. Dunn moves his way in, deflected away by Fleury. Into the corner it goes. Chased down by Kublik of Chicago. Fight for it in the corner now. Good hit by Yanni Gord to keep it alive. Gord gets it back to the inside, and Fleury will recover and stop play. .4:17 to go, second period. Face off in the Chicago end. Controlled by the Blackhawks this time. Kublik will bring it out for the Blackhawks. Just over 4 minutes to go, second period. Kublik to the center, taken off his stick by Fleury. Good play by Seattle there. Fight for it along the near boards now. Fleury working it back in his own end. Cross ice to Brandon Tanev. Still working it on this side. They turn it over. Jones to the inside and Dock. Poked out by Vince Dunn. Into the corner, recovered by Seattle. Seattle still trying to get out of the zone, and now they will. Brandon Tanev Up ahead for Seattle, Tanev. One-on-one if he hurries. To the inside, fires. Couldn't get a clean shot up. Deflected to the far side, recovered by Chicago. Strome will bring it up ahead for the Blackhawks. Under 3 minutes to go, second period. Strome working at right wing. Centering pass intercepted by Fleury. Strome gets it back, and it's off the skate of his own man and deflects it to the near side. Fleury feeds it up ahead to Eberle, who will bring it up ahead on the point for Seattle. Eberle to the center. Eberle already with 1 goal tonight. Shot blocked down in front. Good play. Murphy recovers it for Chicago along the near boards. Feeds it up ahead to Strome, who will play point. Strome gets around Fleury. Centering it to Gustavsson. Gustavsson a shot deflected away by Grubauer. Into the corner it comes. Toes. Strome on the inside. Fires, and Grubauer gloves that one out of the air. Minute 47 to go, second period. Philip Grubauer having a decent game here tonight. A lot of action on both ends. Face-off recovered by Chicago. Shot blocked out in front. Wenberg recovers the loose change and feeds it up ahead to Bjorkstrand. Bjorkstrand to the center. Bjorkstrand a shot. Deflected away by Fleury. To the far wall it goes. Murphy recovers it for Chicago. Cross ice to Strome. Now to the inside. Toes will bring it out. Up top, Lafferty. To the inside, Lafferty drops it off for Toes. Deflected away to the near corner. Gustavsson inside to Strome. Working it down low. Taken off the stick by Arvidsson. Under a minute to go, second period. Bjorkstrand working it in their own end and now out. Bjorkstrand working it on the point. Centering to Wenberg. Wenberg to the inside. A shot deflected away into the corner. Chased down by Gustavsson. Now Wenberg nearly turned it back towards the net. Instead, Chicago will bring it up. 13 seconds left. Gustavsson brings it up into the center. Fires. Grubauer save. Rebound out in front. And Grubauer will just cover it up and now feed it away into the corner to waste time. 1 second left to the point. Long shot deflected away by Grubauer, and that'll be that. For the second period here in Seattle, where the Kraken retake the lead. It's 3-2 after 2 periods of play. Third and final period here in Seattle. Kraken have a 3-2 lead. They've been playing 5-on-5 this entire time, as we have not had any lead or any power plays in this game. McCabe fires. Grubauer saves. Good start to the third period for Philip Grubauer. Bjorkstrand feeds it up ahead to Larson, who will bring it out of the zone. Larson to the center, fires, deflected away by Fleury. Into the corner it goes. Jones and Arvidsson battle for it. Arvidsson gets it back to the inside, fires, and Fleury holds his ground. Face off in the Chicago end. Just underway here in the third period. 3-2 Seattle. Fight for it on the near side. Johnson will come out of the pack with it. Chicago up ahead. Patrick Kane looking for the hat trick. He's got both Chicago goals in this game as it deflects to the near side by Alexiak, and Arvidsson will recover the loose change. Arvidsson works his way up ahead on the point. Arvidsson to the center, taken off the stick by Jones. One move too many there for Arvidsson. Kane feeds it up ahead to Johnson with a head of steam. Shielded by Alexiak. Johnson fires. Grubauer saves. Rebound on the front, controlled by Seattle. Bjorkstrand feeds it to Wenberg as they work it in their own end. Victor Arvidsson will bring it up ahead through center. 1 goal tonight for Arvidsson, trying to make it 2. Fleury deflects that one away to the far side. Recovered by Wenberg. Works his way to the inside. Wenberg poked out by Fleury. To the near side it comes this time, controlled by Chicago. Johnson brings it up ahead along the near boards. Centers it to Debrecott. Debrecott, a shot blocked off the skate of Larson, who takes it away. The Big Cat with a good defensive game to this point. He'll bring it up ahead and now center it to Gore. Now to the near side at Arvidsson. Tried to feed one forward, taken off his stick before he could do that. Jones for Chicago, centering it to Debrecott. Debrecott poked out by Larson. Gets it back on the left wing, centering, deflected away. On the goal line now, Debrecott. Back up to the point and Jones. Jones, long shot, deflected away by Grubauer. Into the corner it comes. Connolly now for Chicago. Dock on the wing, couldn't get a clean shot off as it circles the net. Debrecott still with it now. Seattle trying to get it out. Dock to the center, save Grubauer, rebound out in front. And Larson recovers it for Seattle. Good job by the Seattle defense to hold their ground. Gord has it taken off his stick. Blake will bring it up ahead for Chicago. Blake, left wing, fires, Grubauer saves. And he'll stop play with 15:38 to go in regulation time. Face off in the Seattle end, controlled by the Kraken, as this one nearly deflected towards Grubauer in the net, as Larson works his way back in their own end. No penalties, as we mentioned in this game so far. Seattle just wasting some time here as they try to get it out. They can't. Turn it over. Blake working at right wing, centering to Connolly. Shot, save Grubauer. Deflects in, rebounded by Alexiak. And Alexiak will bring it up ahead through center for this Kraken. The defenseman getting involved as he works it along the far boards. Connolly brings it up ahead for Chicago. Send it around the boards. Eberle brings it up ahead through center for Seattle. Jordan Eberle taken off his stick by Murphy. Strome now with it through center, up ahead for Chicago. 2-on-2. Strome, left wing, centering himself, drops it off Lafferty. Shot, save Grubauer. Keeps it alive, Fleury. Brings it up ahead for Seattle as they work it in their own end. Trying to survive. Fleury kicks it away. Tanev recovers it for Seattle as they still work it in their own end. Eberle up ahead will bring it out. Jordan Eberle's already got one goal tonight. Gustafsson takes it off his stick. Strome back the other way for Chicago. 13 minutes left in regulation. Strome to the center, firing. Grubauer save, rebound, score! Lafferty puts it in the net, and Chicago has tied the game. It's 3-3 here in the third period. They've been on the attack almost this entire third period, and it was only a matter of time before they put one in the net here. And Lafferty scores the game-tying goal, and we're even at 3. So a brand new game, 12:50 to go in regulation. And it's 3-3. The assist will, and the point will go to Strome. Chicago works it back in their own end. Cross ice Lafferty. Lafferty works it behind his own net, now feeds it up ahead to Strome, takes a hit, turnover. Blackwell inside, fires, shot blocked out in front. Mitchell feeds it up ahead to Johnson, will bring it out of the zone. Johnson up ahead, taken off his stick by Fleury. Jaden Shorts centering into Blackwell, who brings it up ahead on the point. Blackwell loses the stick to the point and Shorts. Inside Blackwell, no, Fleury holds his ground. To the far corner, it deflects. Debrecott turns it over for a brief moment, and then Chicago will clear the zone. Johnson splits defenders. Johnson, oh, what a save by Grubauer. Deflects to the far corner. Debrecott takes a hit by Fleury, and they turn it over in the middle. Vince Dunn will bring it out of the zone for Seattle. Sends it around the boards. 11 minutes to play here in regulation time. Tie game at 3. DeHaan crosses ice to this side, and Kane centering it to Debrecott. Debrecott, Kane works his way up ahead. Kane looking for the hat trick. Blocked out in front by Grubauer. Deflects to the far side. Recovered by Seattle. Under 10.5 to go now as Vince Dunn brings it up ahead. Vince Dunn working at left wing. Centering into Arvidsson. Arvidsson couldn't get a clean shot off, and Fleury will cover it in the blue paint. Just over 10 to play here in regulation. Face off in the Chicago end, control by the Blackhawks. McCabe feeds it up ahead to Carpenter, who will bring it out. Under 10 to go, third period. Carpenter centering himself, firing, and a great save by Grubauer. Feeds it up ahead to Soucy for the first time in this game. Soucy feeds it up ahead to Victor Arvidsson. The place point here for Seattle. Arvidsson to the center, firing off the goalpost. Oh my goodness! Deflects into the corner. Jones recovers it for a brief moment for Chicago. Wenberg recovers the loose change. Now Arvidsson to the inside. Another try save. Rebound out in front, deflected away. Carpenter into the corner. Chicago gets it back. Great chance there a couple times there for Seattle to try to retake the lead. Taken away. Wenberg will bring it up ahead through center. Wenberg fires. What a save, Fleury. Rebound out in front, deflected away. Couldn't recover it. Jones feeds it into the corner, fight for it with Wenberg. Circles the net, controlled by Chicago. McCabe feeds it up ahead to Kara, who will bring it out. Sends it around the boards. Grubauer lets it sit behind the net. Seattle setting up this possession. Cholowski feeds it to the near side, and Tanev. Under 8 minutes to go in regulation. Tanev centers. Tanev fires, saved by Fleury. McCabe recovers it for Chicago, feeds it up ahead to Kurashev, who will bring it up ahead, and around the boards it goes. Cholowski turns it over. Chiara to Kurashev on the wing, to the other side, and Carpenter. Carpenter backhanded try. Grubauer save, rebound, another save by Grubauer. Deflects into the corner, and it's controlled by Seattle for a moment as they fight for it along the boards. Kicks free to the other side behind the net. Soucy recovers it for Seattle. Brandon Tanev turns it over. Kurashev in between the circles. Turns it over again. Brandon Tanev. Circles back. Feeds it up ahead to Soucy, who will bring it out of the zone. Soucy up ahead for Seattle. Turns it over. Jones takes it away. Feeds it up ahead to Chiara. Loses the puck in the Seattle end. Controlled by Tanev. Tanev working in his own end. Cholowski to the far corner. Wasting time. Feeding it to Tanev. Tanev loses it. Turnover again in the Seattle end. Chiara inside, intercepted by Soucy. To the near side, Yanni Gourde. Brings it up ahead for Seattle. Gourde, shot, wide. Fleury deflects it away. Into the corner it comes. Circles back behind the net. Controlled by Gustafsson of Chicago. Feeding up ahead to Kublik, who will clear the zone. 5 minutes to go, regulation time. Poked out by Larson into the far corner. Kublik working it down low, fight for it along the boards. Still fighting for it. Squirts towards the net, and Grubauer will just cover it up. 4:41 to go. There's the upcoming schedule for the Kraken. Three more games here at home against Colorado, Washington, and Carolina before they go on the road for a 6-game road trip after a 6-game home stretch. Face off in the Seattle end, 4:41 to go in regulation, controlled by Chicago. Gustafsson feeds it to Kublik on the wing, now Doc with it, and fires a shot into the chest of Grubauer, who will stop play. Face-off controlled by Chicago. Murphy, long shot, saved Grubauer. Deflected into the right wing, controlled by Doc of Chicago, and then he takes it away. Larson does, as they battle for it, and now Bjorkstrand will bring it out. Just over 4 to play. Bjorkstrand centering it to Arvidsson. Arvidsson, a shot off the body out in front. Deflected into the near corner, controlled by Chicago, and then a big hit. But Connolly will bring it out for Chicago. He takes a hit by Alexiak in neutral ice. Loose puck controlled by Seattle. Adam Larson will bring it up ahead. The Big Cat moves his way to the center and then loses the puck. Under 3.5 to go, regulation time. Kublik will bring it up the far wall. Kublik, left wing, fires. Grubauer stands up and snatches that one out of the air. It stops play with 3:09 to go. Grubauer doing his best to hold his ground. Chicago has had more time on attack in this period. Face off in the Seattle end, just over 3 to play. Controlled by the Kraken. Morrison feeds it to Alexiak down to the near side, and Tanev, who plays point for Seattle. Tanev taken off his stick by Murphy in the center. And Murphy feeds it up ahead to Johnson, who will bring it through neutral ice. Johnson plays point on the left wing. Looking for the center, gets it in, intercepted by Alexiak. Tanev feeds it up ahead to Yanni Gourde. Gourde up the far side, working it right wing, now to the center. Gourde, a shot, saved by Fleury. Into the corner it goes, recovered by Yanni Gourde. To the inside, Tanev. Tanev, a shot, what a stop by Fleury. With 2:01 to go in regulation, Brandon Tanev, a low line seeking missile that nearly gave Seattle the lead. Face off in the Chicago end, controlled by Chicago. Under 2 minutes to play, regulation time. Loose puck floats out towards center. Seattle will have to reset as they fight for it along the boards. Alexiak wins that battle, feeds it up ahead to Bjorkstrand. Bjorkstrand to the inside, couldn't get a clean shot off. Yutsapin feeds it up ahead to Debrecott, under 1.5 minutes to go. Debrecott, left wing, fires, Grubauer with the save. 1:12 to go in regulation time. Face off in the Seattle end, just over 1 minute to go. Won by Chicago. Murphy, what a block out in front by Tanev. And here comes Jordan Eberle out of the pack with it. He can get up ahead if he hurries. Under 1 minute to go. Eberle will backtrack, circle to the center, drop it off for Tanev. A shot, save Fleury, into the corner it goes. 51 seconds left. Chicago will get it out. Yutsapin feeds it to Johnson. Brings it up ahead on the point. Johnson, 45 seconds to go. Centering into Debrecott. Debrecott, a shot, save Grubauer. Rebound out in front, controlled by Larson. And Seattle will get it in their own territory. 37 seconds to go. Feeding it up ahead. Yanni Gourde drops it off for Tanev. Tanev brings it up ahead and loses the puck in center. 30 seconds left in regulation. Hit along the boards. Tanev trying to do his best to keep it on this side. Doc recovers it for Chicago and feeds it to Murphy. And they will bring it out up ahead. Connolly. Under 20 seconds to go. Connolly centering Debrecott. Debrecott, a shot saved by Grubauer. And he'll hold with 14 seconds left. And unless something crazy happens in these last 14 seconds, this game smells like another overtime for the Kraken. Face-off control by Chicago. 12 seconds left. Jones to the point. McCabe, long shot, smothered by Grubauer. 9 seconds left. Face-off in the Seattle end with 9 seconds left. Controlled by Chicago again. Jones, what a block out in front. It deflects all the way back. Beautiful play by Seattle defensively, and this puck will wind all the way down to the end of regulation, and another game heading to overtime here for Seattle. 3-3 our score, and we need more to decide it in what has been an entertaining game throughout. To overtime we go in Climate Pledge Arena. 3-3 our score. Back here at Climate Pledge Arena for the start of overtime. 3-3 our score. To sudden death we go. Another overtime game for Seattle. They won a shootout a couple of games ago. They've won a game in overtime. They've lost a game in overtime. And they've won another game in overtime as well. Chicago at the initial possession of overtime, centering it to Kane. Kane to the inside, scores! And Chicago wins it in overtime on a hat trick by Patrick Kane. And a heartbreaker here in Seattle. Chicago wins it 4-3. What a move by Kane to get in there. And Chicago wins in overtime. Hat trick by Patrick Kane. Puck on a string for the third time tonight. And on the initial possession of overtime, Chicago ends it on a beautiful move by Patrick Kane. And well, that is that. A quick overtime results in a Chicago win. Still an incredible game from start to finish. Kraken on the short end of the stick this time. Your final score from Climate Pledge Arena, the Blackhawks 4 and your Seattle Kraken 3. Good news is we've got another home game coming up against the Colorado Avalanche as this home stretch continues for Seattle. Blackhawks win it 4-3. Good night.